All right, Woah Chill Wednesday. We are back. Back on a Saturday this time.
We're not just back on any Saturday, though. This is not a regular Saturday. As you can see, outside it's dark.
It's May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with
Drake.
May the 4th be with
May, okay? Okay? May has been hectic, okay?
Oh, my God. It just got started.
We're not here for just any reason. As y'all can see, anytime you see us back-to-back like this, Colin still got on the do-rag. Just know something crazy just happened, okay?
This wasn't, because we were supposed to be in the crib, so this wasn't even a fit that I was actually going to wear.
Bro, I almost got a shape up right now. We're looking crazy.
I
bro.
don't
We
either.
can't-
Yeah.
I'm still a baddie.
Cursing
That's
3
beyond the
minutes.
point.
She like, I
Drop
look
the F-bomb
like,
3
Okay.
minutes in. Huh?
The girl is just here for the sake of
The
letting
girl's here for the
everybody
boy?
know. The girl is here for the boy. I'm just
Oh,
letting
hold down the
y'all
boy
know.
then.
I'm just letting y'all know. My man's came through.
The boy's having a rough, he came through, but he's having a rough,
He ain't having a rough nothing, but we
a
gonna
rough
get there.
time of it.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Just know, for all you people who doubted that Drake would be able to come back from Euphoria, I'm about to line y'all up real
He
quick.
came back for 8
Family
minutes.
Matters dropped last night and hit us all like a ton of bricks.
The boy came
and
back for
might
8
I
minutes.
say, it was fire.
For 8 minutes.
He had a solid hour. I was so happy.
That was nasty
I was
work.
mad proud
That
for a
was
solid
nasty work.
hour.
Literally, the timeline went from, oh, Drake went crazy, da-da-da, and then it just disappeared.
Well, we're skipping ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say,
we're
speaking
skipping
of the
ahead real quick.
timeline.
Because
But-
before last night,
Speaking
yeah, I
of
know
the
you
timeline.
kicked me. Before last night was
6:16.
earlier in the day, in the morning.
6:16 this morning.
Yesterday 6:16
morning,
LA
All
time.
right, we gonna get there, but Drake dropped.
9:19. What you
Nah,
mean
that
we
was
gonna get there? That
before.
We gonna
was
get
before.
there.
That was
Yeah,
We gonna
before.
get there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Drake
we're
fans,
here
Drake
today
fans, Drake fans,
because Drake
Drake
dropped,
Drake
and
fans.
it was crazy.
Drake fans.
And he responded to Euphoria on time, and it was crazy. And he was suited and booted,
Well,
ready
before-
for war,
before
and he shot
that-
back correctly.
We're before that.
But, okay,
Kendrick
6:16.
Lamar dropped 6:16 in LA, 9:19 on the East Coast. But we were just minding our damn business. I don't know. I don't even know what time he dropped it.
I was asleep. Kendrick is weird. Why is he up committing crimes early in the morning,
Committing
bro?
crimes? He killed your boy? He killed
is
your boy?
weird.
You was just talking about he came back. Is he dead or not? Is
Is
he dead or
Nah,
not?
we're gonna do this in post.
Yeah.
Last time he did it, I had just clocked in. Then he did it again at early as hell in the morning. I wasn't even up yet. He's weird, bro. That man is an evil.
Balsamic vinegar?
Bro.
I don't like it.
I know all Drake
Turn
fans
that down
saw
a little
Meet
bit.
the Grams go up and just hella Arthur fists. Like, niggas,
Listen.
they didn't even get to enjoy.
Yo,
Like,
here y'all go jumping
My
around.
fault, my fault,
6:16
my
in
fault,
LA.
my fault.
Kendrick Lamar dropped on Friday morning, and it was. I'm not gonna say that one was fire, but I think that was exactly Drake knows what
it
that
wasn't
was.
a miss, I'll say that much.
No, I think that was
But lyrically
Kendrick
the weakest.
He
said
was
you want me to
speaking
come
directly to Drake.
outside, I'm banging on my chest. I think that's all that was. I don't think 6:16 in LA was meant to do anything but disrupt.
No.
Good point. Hold on.
think,
Pause.
I think 616 was not for us. 616 was a message directly to Drake to let him know that he had, listen, choose your battle wisely because I got some waiting on you and it's going to be crazy. I think that was the warning flag for Meet the
Right.
Grams.
That's an absolute great point. And I was just about to say, I don't think Drake would have dropped Family Matters if Kendrick didn't go back to back like that. I think Drake would have took his time and dropped whenever he wanted.
Because Euphoria, that was heavy.
Yeah. I think he was going to take his time and give us the I keep saying to all my group chats, I want another Duppy freestyle Drake. I want a back-to-back Drake. I need
Hold
that.
Hold that.
Like, I need that.
Hold that because
I ain't get that yet.
that's
Like,
how I feel
need
right
that.
now. But we're gonna get to that in a second. So 6:16 in LA, Kendrick Lamar is pretty much. Can we pull up the lyrics for this really quick?
For 616, right?
Yeah. 6:16 in LA. Because I want to actually make sure that we can take a second and go through. Shout out to everybody who showed love and took time to watch our Euphoria reaction and recap and
For real.
breakdown. That was our first video, our first episode that went went viral. It didn't go viral.
Yeah,
It's now at over 1,000 views. That is our first episode that's ever done over 1,000 views. So I want to shout out to us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little round of applause to us for that.
And shout out to hip hop.
Shout out to hip. Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to K Dot. Shout out to May the 3rd.
Thank God we ain't making no money off of this stuff yet.
2024.
Because if not, Drake OVO Sound would definitely be sending an invoice here.
Listen.
Oh,
I did hear he sent an invoice.
Then we'll finally understand the price of saying the boy name.
Was that real? Did he really send out an invoice?
Yeah, he sent an invoice.
They owe him bread.
Shout out to the boy, man.
He said, bro, the only reason why y'all just made all that money is because of me.
My boy said, I'm not free marketing. I respect
So
it.
I need my cut. So 616 in LA, let's get started because Amani's not here. She would be like, guys, that was an Al Green sample. Mm-hmm. So he starts over an Al Green sample that I believe allegedly Drake's uncle was played in the band that also was a part of that song.
Shout out to Amani and Kyle.
Does anybody care? No?
But nah, of course.
That's insane. All right. First starts off Off-White Sunseeker at the marina. That's a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
We already talking money. Just coming out the gate. I think he's just really just sitting here, like I said, banging on his chest. Me jumping planets immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gonna stop me. Man, like he just.
You playing the track for him?
Nah, I'm not playing the track. Can't play the track. We on YouTube with it. We can play some of these tracks because they're not on streaming, but I don't know the day these samples get cleared.
People, we know what's going on.
Let's say this, right? So I don't know if y'all want to like go line by line and dissect.
Nah, but
let's get to the most important part, in my opinion.
Go ahead. Like
in this 616 in LA freestyle, right? So I think what's important to know here, like I was saying before, I do not believe that this record had anything to do with the fans or with the public. This was a direct message to Drake, right? And I think the most important part of this message right here was, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
Essential. Hold on. Remember when Kai said last episode during the Euphoria one about Kendrick doing callbacks to other songs? That was one of those callbacks that he said he would get back to with the
finally ready to play Have You Ever.
Let's play a game of Have You Ever.
See, the problem with that
Are you finally ready to play
right?
Have You Ever?
Are you finally ready to play Have You Ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me?
Don't tell lies about me.
Hate bullies.
And I won't tell truth about you. Now, here's the thing, right?
Oh, man. It's getting bad.
Here's the thing.
It's getting
that
bad.
was Kendrick letting Drake know.
Now, hold on. You're skipping again, though. He just made a great point about the callbacks to previous songs, because the bar after that is a callback to the song you mentioned in the last episode on Euphoria when you said Joe Budden is one of the L's you feel like that Drake took along with Pusha T. He said you can't Bell Biv DeVoe your way out of this one. This man Kendrick immediately followed up that previous line with you can't Tootsie Slide your way out of this one. That's the same callback to a L that you said that he took. You feel me? So Kendrick, he's saying these things for a reason. It's not just there.
Yo, shout out to nobody. Like, not one person has made a comment killing me for that Joe Budden take, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
and Joe Budden himself on the podcast that released today, the day that we're recording, when they got to that line, Joe paused the Kendrick song and started playing "Making a Murderer."
Oh, that's lit. That's lit. Man. I pulled up the pod earlier and I didn't watch it. Shout out to that pod. It is pretty fire.
Also, just basically him. So he said it was all fun until you started to put money in the streets. Then lost money because they came back with no receipts, right?
Same thing Pusha T said.
Then he said, "No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. No, the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only here to hustle you," right? So he's letting this man know. We in
your space, bro.
We in your space.
We in your spot.
You got a rat
we
in a
spot.
camp. you got a rat in the camp, and there's a strong chance that whatever you drop, you're bound to lose this next round because I already know what's coming, and I have receipts on you that you were not able to get on me.
Who do you think the rat is?
Bro, it seems like it's a lot of people. The way the follow-up bars right after that is crazy. Bro, and 20 of them want you as a casualty, and one of them is actually right next to you. And two of them practically tied to your lifestyle.
Who is the mixing?
Can I say
who
this?
is the mixing engineer? Go ahead.
Can I say this? I am still, which we're going to unpack later, I am still very open to the idea that Drake baited Kendrick, and I'm going to tell you why. Drake has been OVO, like, that circle.
Let me.
Drake be with a lot of niggas, but that main circle tight.
That's what you think. That's what everybody think. But I could see at this point people feeling jealous or people being upset. You can't sit here and tell me that Party Next Door is happy. You can't tell me that a bunch of these artists that work with Drake or that are signed to OVO are happy. So there's got to be some people that feel like they've been slighted. And my question is, who is the mixing and who's the recording engineer? I don't think at this point 40 is recording the vocals, like literally sitting on the board and pressing play and recording his vocals. I do think Drake records a lot at home, but like there's somebody in the transference of all of this stuff that is leaking stuff to Kendrick's camp. And I'm saying this because Kendrick is connected to Sir, Soundwave, Punch, all of these massive producer, engineer, artists. These are all people who, like, Sir used to be Jill Scott's engineer, which is why Jill Scott came out and said, yo, I heard something coming from Kendrick. And Jill Scott was one of the people that was like, yo, Kendrick got something on the way, when everybody was like, yo, he taking too long. They're so plugged into that, like, to that engineer, underground production world that I think that's where the mole lies. That's why I asked, who do y'all think is the mole? Y'all think it's somebody who's just like a hang around, somebody who's a friend?
It could never be a casual.
The reality of the situation is this though,
Colin.
Colin.
Walk past it, dog. I'm trying to have fun, make a joke. I'm trying to toss the ball up to y'all. You know what I mean? To do something with it.
No, but I'm saying though, to play off of what you're saying, like, a record, there's a lot to a record landing out to us. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got label, you have engineers, like you said. So it don't even have to be nobody in the camp itself. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's a stray. But I'm still open to Drake baiting him. I'm not against
I like that term, that's a stray. That's exactly what I was thinking when you said make a joke. I don't want to just make a joke at a nigga expense. Why am I just shooting straight for no reason? Like, if I got one for you, I'll get one. But I don't got no hate to the OVO camp.
And in the video that was, we jumping ahead.
Is there or is there not a mole in the OVO
facts. But I can't speak to
who I would think. So why can't we make a joke about it? If y'all get
we don't know. We don't know that there's a mole in the camp.
Clearly there's a mole because you have people like Sir who's tweeting at the same time, if not right before Drake dropped his diss track, which we can get to next. So now Drake drops Family Matters. And you start seeing people on the West Coast start tweeting, oh, that was the atomic bomb? We up 3-0. And then Kendrick comes and follows up right after.
8 minutes later.
These niggas they had already heard the shit by the time we all heard it.
Yeah. Oh, there was.
And they came out in unison. Like, that was, I have never seen TDE do Twitter fingers like that.
But
they really pulled up.
Colin, it might really do be one of them engineer niggas. Cause remember,
it gotta be, yo.
He got something else that leaked that he didn't go with. Remember, he was like, Ak, if you think that's it, wait till you hear what I got.
No, I think he leaked that by himself. You're talking about You're talking about
I can't remember what it was.
God, what was one of his first diss records? Not Taylor Made, the one before Taylor Made.
I can't remember, but we talking about the same thing. But I can't remember.
Whatever came before Taylor Made. That was push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups.
I mean, Drake
his reference for push-ups leaked, and then he actually dropped the real push-ups. But I'm pretty sure Drake himself leaked that. Yeah.
But
because he does that shit.
Drake also alluded in Family Members to the mole as well. And I'm sorry, in Family Matters, he alluded to the mole in the camp as well too. So
Yeah, he had a lot to say about that in Family Matters.
I mean,
But okay,
know?
so can I? Is it fair for me to also say that
You might as well pull those lyrics.
let's go to Family
All right, so
Matters.
Let's go to Family Matters.
Y'all give us 1 second. We're gonna play it here, and then we'll get right back to you guys on Thugger. Yeah, pick your mics back up. What's up?
Man.
You
You
did.
did. That's okay.
I put
Listen.
to your side to see. You did.
Although I like the ad lib
Pull
though,
up on you and
I
I
could.
get your kid.
Although I like the ad lib, I could have
You
did
did.
without the "you're dead" because I don't think he killed.
Let
him
me
yet.
tell y'all something,
You
right?
did.
I don't think he killed him.
The
You don't think
after
you don't think he killed that?
No. He killed the song, of course, the
No.
song. But he said "you're dead." I said I could have did
We
without
back.
the ad lib.
Family Matters is what we talking right
I could
now.
have did without the ad lib
Here's
because
the
I don't think he
thing.
killed
Here's
him.
the
I'm
thing.
using Moriel's headphones today. If y'all can't see,
first and foremost, that was fire.
shout out to
Facts.
Moriel, who is you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And
Shout out to
Zamani and
Adam.
Kyle.
Yeah, but shout out to Moriel and Adam celebrating their anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Bing bang.
Yeah, I get my horn.
Yeah.
Nah, that was
Shout
fire.
out to Z. I think we shouted out 4 or 5. If we didn't shout out to Z and 4 or 5, as y'all can see, I am currently doing the production and
Shout out to Charlie for holding up the producer.
shout out to Charlie, man.
Nah, it's crazy.
Young doing too much.
Nah, facts. Yo, that
That's her
was,
father. What you want me to do?
Listen, that was the perfect response to Euphoria.
One beat just ain't enough for these niggas.
I mean, this is what they do.
One-
This is what they do.
One beat,
so
one beat is not enough, man. They just
they ain't one beat niggas. But I mean, I feel
that
like
was 3 disses in one.
Yeah.
neither one of them.
But
never
only
really,
one was the first a bit of the first verse was at Kendrick, but like he even said on the track, "I'm gonna take this serious." Like at the start of the second verse, he said, "I'm gonna take it serious now."
That's-
so you can't really count
So-
the first verse
All right,
if he
let's
just said it's a play
look
around.
at let's look at the first verse because even though I think the first part of Family Matters, I think that was him doing that star power thing that I said wasn't
know
gonna
how to
work.
make good songs.
That
Like,
was, oh, you got like that? Well, I'm gonna make something that's also gonna ring off in the strip club.
yeah.
And honestly, I could have done without
Bro,
part 1, but it grew on me. And when I played it in the car,
pause right there as you said the replayability in the club. That line in the third part, even though that was him directly dissing Kendrick, sorry to skip ahead like that, but it's relevant to the whole club aspect. Bro, when he said, y'all been engaged since 2016, why haven't you,
2015, yeah.
2015, but why haven't you made her your actual wife? That's going to play in the club forever. Like, why haven't you made her your actual wife? I could see a bunch of people bopping that shit in the club.
Yeah, for
Like,
can y'all plug this in, please? My phone about to die.
For a fact.
But yeah,
Drop
you
a
were saying
50
about the first
bag
part
in
though.
Drop a 50 bag on for the mob. That's my hope. That was just my point with the first with the first part. You know what I'm saying? I think that when it came down to it, that was just Kendrick. I mean, that was Drake making an answer to like that, where I'm gonna have something that is going to be able to rival like that in the club, and I can still make a banger while making a, you know,
Word.
throw it at the wall, see if it works. Because if I might have a back to back.
Honestly, the second part though, to move on a little bit, is this is crazy. Is wild crazy. But
Are we done? Did we dissect? Is there anything that's in the first
yeah,
part
you
that
were
we
saying
need to
you was going
dissect
direct.
lyric wise?
Nigga, I said it. No.
Oh yeah, we skipped way too far. You're right. The first, at the very beginning of the song is absolutely ridiculous.
What I
Thank
like
you.
about that
Like,
part.
absolutely ridiculous.
What I like about that part was that that was him showing like, bruh, you're not backing me into no corner. Because a lot of people would be scared to double down on that. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. That's a touchy subject. You talking about brand deals. You talking about, like, you get what I'm saying? A lot of people would be scared to double down on that. So for me, him saying, I said it. What's up?
Just that it's that hard ER clip, and just hold on, pause really quick, because you guys can't hear it, but I'm gonna play it right now.
Somebody
I
that
know
I
what
was
you're
like,
talking
I
about,
used to see out and be like, yo, that's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. He open.
That is crazy. It's tough to come back from something like that.
All right.
But he did, and you know, and we'll get to another line that took some people the wrong way later on in Family Matters. But anything else from the intro while my phone is loading back up, genius? Drop a 50 bag in for the mob and the spot. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was really trying to keep it PG. There's a part of Euphoria in which Kendrick references he references something that happened somewhere that is, yeah, y'all get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
He referenced something that happened somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard I was trying to keep it PG, so you want to throw smut on my clique and the people that I hang with? I bet. Now I'm gonna throw your whole gang into it. I just think that this whole like first part of it is, you know, it's a little touch and go jab, but there's a lot like in this. This shit is personal as hell at this point. So I don't understand what people on Twitter right now, all y'all that are saying, yo, I think this is industry. No, they're talking like they are.
That's why I purposely stayed away from social media on the topic, because no offense to average viewership of anybody, but we're not trying to deal with the
I have
casuals.
all offense right now, and I'm sorry because there's people that I love.
Bro.
It's people that I love, and somebody who I had to tell on Twitter, on Facebook, like, yo, you look crazy on the wall, because right now, like, I opened my Facebook and all I saw was just like, it was just a consistent stream of just dick eating.
Straight glade.
I'm just like slip, and it just like the arguments were so counterproductive and just like just so contradictory to each other, and I was just like, bro, you look crazy on the timeline, and I just had to let him know, like, bro, I feel bad right now because I do love him and that's my brother, but like, you look bad right now, like, you look crazy, you look insane right now.
You look bad. Listen, another thing too to point out also, if he could be possibly alluding to the tea that Kendrick later on went ahead and dropped, he said, you better have some paperwork or that shit is fake tea. You're going to have to bring me the daughter.
We're going to get, please remember that. Let's go on to the second part. All right. Now at this point, part 2, Drake is just shooting at everybody. And if you didn't see on Drake's Instagram, he posted a clip of Denzel Washington from some movie and was like, I'm about to kill all of y'all. I'm about to kill all you everybody's dying. So now at this point, he's snapping on everybody. The Weeknd.
Man.
I know it's 2024 and we're not supposed to laugh at this, but him saying that the Weeknd song only go off essentially in the gay bars, and that's why the Weeknd is always doing shows in Atlanta was hilarious. I don't care what nobody got to say. That was mad funny.
Hold on, wait. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Something I didn't peep. He said, can't listen to the stick talk and falsetto. Save it for a hip-hop nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just lip-locked with her. Excuse my language. Who's he referring to there?
Metro?
No, he was talking about the Weeknd, I thought.
He was talking to the Weeknd. Where is that part? I don't remember. I do remember that part, but I don't remember who he's speaking to.
Okay, because when I saw falsetto, I was about to say, what the hell the Dream got to do with this?
Dream could be a part of this. Falsetto I think falsetto was a diss at Wayne, I believe.
Nah, but he's saying he lip-locked with her, so. We don't even know. We don't know.
See, this is why I'm trying to go in order, Beaker. You skipping us all around. We at the start of the second verse right now.
That's part 2.
Well,
no, that is part 2. But back to what you were saying. Part 2, he took a shot at We ain't even name all the people he took shots at.
He took a shot at
Metro, Ross, Future. He said him and Future go whatever.
He said him and
But
Future
he said
really
he got
don't have an
manipulated.
issue.
Yeah,
the
but
issue is with Metro.
But he did say that he got manipulated by a fucking lame ass nigga. Drake words, not mine. But you know, let's see.
Bika, anything? You're supposed to be going off right now. I don't hear much like. You don't seem very
I'm
thrilled by.
it, but
there's nothing here that seems to really be shaking you.
No. You know why I'm quiet?
For you to have been saying that this was so fire.
Why I'm
and
quiet?
This was fire.
Why I'm quiet is because I feel like everything that I want to say is jumping ahead. Because everything that I want to say is in relation to the correlation between this song and Meet the Grams. So I'm trying not to jump ahead.
Okay, so let's recap real quick. He said the Weeknd songs only play in the gay clubs. He said Metro is mad over a chick, and that's really the issue. And Metro's his words, not ours.
He said
I'm
Dot
still
be
very much a
beating his
Metro Boomin
girl.
fan.
He called out Dot for trying to play the race card, but his shorty allegedly is half white, even though I heard she's
And
quarter
now
white.
we get to the the alleged T in this part. Do you believe that Dave Free, Kendrick Lamar's manager and one of his mentors, slept with his baby mom, and the child is Kendrick's son is Dave Freeze, even though that boy looked just like Kendrick?
Shake that for Drake. Now shake that for Free. I don't know.
I love a good lie. I think everybody.
Lie.
Yo, you're one of the worst kind of people.
When there's rap beef, bro, just say some flagrant shit. I love a good lie in rap beef.
You know what's interesting about this beef though? There's a lot of subtle jab, and it's crazy because so much is being dissected not only by us but by the internet in general. But I feel like there's so much subtle shots that I know for fact only them two in their camp know what they're talking about, because this beef has been brewing for so long.
Yeah.
And there's so much stuff behind the scenes that the public don't even know.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's information that we like, or but like they know what they talking about.
Well, yeah, of course. And it's up to them to ever or never say anything, and people like us to just seize the moment and try to record off of this.
Okay. I finally found the freaking bar, and then I remember what I was going to say. He was definitely talking about the Weeknd, and he was referring to Bella Hadid when he was talking about he just lip locked with her. I'm like, I know I seen it earlier, and I completely forgot.
So again, this just dropped a couple of a day ago, essentially. So and we're here. I am the type of person that I'm going to listen for lyrics. I'm going to listen for sound frequencies. I'm going to listen for what key the song is on. And then there are other people like Z, who's not here, Moriel, who's not here, who can pick up on those like crazy cues of references and things and stuff like that. So y'all bear with us, you know what I'm saying? We're doing the best that we can right now to decipher this as well as we can. Now, I want to move forward into part 3.
Well, no, don't move forward into part 3 yet, because I had a very strong opinion. I was trying to save it for the end. I didn't want to seem like a hater.
Now, let's go.
My thing on the second verse is that could have been a completely different song that have nothing to do with verse 1 and verse 3 about Kendrick Lamar. I don't think you should have addressed all 5 or all 20 or whatever of these people on this same song. On this same song about Kendrick Lamar. This is a beef between you and him. All these other, first of all, Drake could have declared a dub on them and left it alone. He didn't even have to say nothing about them, period, ever again.
Go ahead.
He could have cooked it. It was done.
I personally feel like, first of all, it's like 3. It's how many parts on there? 3 parts on there, right?
Yeah.
There's 3 parts on there. He addressed Kendrick in part 1. He addressed Kendrick again in part 2, and he addressed in part 3.
No, he didn't address Kendrick in part 2.
A little bit, because he talked. In part 2 is the part where he's
That's what he started off with, the falsetto part he was talking about. He cooked Ross in part 2, by the way. We ain't mentioned that.
He did cook
Ross in part 2. He cooked Ross in part 2.
He said Ross gonna be reading his Miranda rights. Said lock niggas up forever.
Yeah,
It's not
in
his
part
whole job.
in part two,
Yeah, he was
he
talking about
mentioned
him.
that he mentioned in part two about Good Kid, Mad City Van, will pop the latch and let the door slide, whatever. Then he also said the whole part about
Oh yeah, you're right.
he came back to him mentioning his BM, and he said, "You gas because you hit my BM first, nigga. Do the math. Who was I hitting then?"
But no, he was talking to ASAP. He cooked him too.
He was talking.
But
I don't think he cooked Rocky, but
he
he just,
bro.
all he said was
bro,
I can't tell if you're rapping or if you're doing fashion right now.
The man
He
said,
did call Rihanna his BM,
bro.
which was kind of crazy to me. Does that mean that did he just pull a Charles Hamilton?
And he also said that K Dot only hitting hard when Baby Keem put his pen to it, which yeah.
Somebody's
Yes,
gonna watch that and caught what I just said. That's all I care about.
Nah, for a lot of people. I'm not. I caught what you said, but I was just trying to find all of the
That
bars
was
where he
fire.
cooked because
He
cooked them for a bunch of bars.
Because we was just talking about this. Did Drake just pull a Charles Hamilton? He said Rocky hit his BM first. He just called Rihanna his baby moms, or was he talking about Sophie?
Didn't Rocky
Was he
come out
talking
and
about
say that he
Sophie?
hit Sophie?
Oh,
Yeah, Rocky came out and said that he
That's
hit
what I'm
Sophie.
saying.
Okay, never mind. Y'all
So
disregard
he's
what I
trying to
just
say,
said.
but my thing is,
Shout out to Celis in the spot, man. I'm saying we in his spot, but shout out to Celis.
I mean,
in
he
the
said
spot.
Rocky said he hit it first.
Yeah,
like,
Rocky.
but Drake
came out-
said, dude, check the timestamp. Guess who I was hitting at the
while
time?
you was
Like,
hitting my BM,
like,
I was hitting your
Rocky
BM.
also said first you stole my swag, then I stole your bitch. But
nah, Rocky came out and
Man.
said that he hit Sophie. My thing is, that was stupid because you talking about hitting a chick that Drake, I mean, I'm not going to say he don't care about her. I don't know the dynamic, but he could care less about. Like, you get what I'm saying?
because
When in
that's how you
reality,
feel about all of them. That's
know
what
he
K-Dot
hit
keeps
Rihanna.
saying.
You lined yourself up. That was real stupid, Rocky.
if I hit your BM, is it really stupid?
He hit his BM too.
All right. So now we play ball.
Nah.
So if I
you
hit
love your BM, nigga. I don't give a shit about mine.
Nah, he loves Sophie.
In what capacity?
I don't like the speculation.
I think
Let's go back to the
Like,
bars.
yeah.
I don't like the
He loves
speculation.
Sophie.
Because
I'm sure he
you
gets
said,
love for
we
her.
started this because you said he didn't cook Rocky.
Of all the
mess-
women that Drake has slept with in this world, and that's the one he chose to have a baby with,
He ain't choose.
I'm pretty sure Drake has provisions when you sleep with him, whether he can terminate that or not.
That's a wild
That's
topic,
wild.
but probably.
Are we here? Are we buying them? What? Like, what are we? Come on.
I don't think that will
That's
stand in the
wild,
court
but
of law.
Yeah. That's the. What do you
Listen.
mean? As long as you sign your name on that piece of paper, that shit's it's gonna
Yeah,
fly.
for real.
Like, what are you talking in court?
You
That's
think
wild.
You
anybody,
sign that away.
I
do you
don't
think
know, but
anybody
that's
sleeps with
crazy.
Drake without signing anything?
Like,
In the air? Probably not.
Okay. Back to the verse, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get to part 3 because you already know that starts off with my favorite
go
line.
ahead. Go ahead.
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now.
Where is your uncle at? 'Cause I want to talk to the man of the house.
Look,
Listen.
bro, so what it's gonna come back again when we get to our final discussion. We got like 20 minutes to do this. Freaking anytime Kendrick says something, it's automatically assumed as law. So no matter what Kendrick says, it's, you know, we just talked about a lie, right? How I said I love a good lie. Did you notice how the whole timeline immediately said, oh, nah, that whole day free thing, that's a lie?
I mean, the little boy got some ass ears.
That's still hearsay to me. Like, I mean, I get it.
But do you understand how when Drake says something like that, it's automatically, that's a lie? But if Kendrick says, oh, Drake
I
has
get
an
what you're
11-year-old daughter,
I go. It goes. That's
I'm
more.
jumping forward.
That's
but
more so to
I'ma say
show
this, though.
the
It
opinion
has
on
been
the
almost
character.
24 hours now, and this little girl has not been brought to light.
So what Drake just said when it's a funny bar, but that's a loaded ass bar when he said Kendrick just opened his mouth, somebody hand him a Grammy. No matter what this nigga say, y'all are just gonna dick ride to the fullest. It's gospel, it's the greatest thing, and it's absolute law.
Yeah.
I think that is one of the most. That's why I think that's the hardest bar in his whole shit.
Yeah, I could see.
No
that.
matter what I say, that's low key Drake saying Drake.
Y'all gonna eat Kendrick up. Long story short.
But I'm still about to shoot.
This
I'm
nigga.
about to shoot this nigga's daylights out.
Yeah. What I love about this shit too.
I could dig it.
What I love about this shit
That's
too
cute.
is that what I love about this shit too, the
down.
approach that Drake took to this song was like he paid no attention to the hype that Euphoria got. That junk ain't give no, like, Euphoria put no fear in his heart at all. Which is what it's supposed to
No, it
give.
did.
But I'm saying the way he responded, it ain't give that. I can't tell you what it gave him. But the
Euphoria
song
put
ain't
a
give
lot
that.
of fear in that man's heart. For sure. Like we said, bro, I don't know. I don't remember if we actually said this on the pod or not, but I don't think Drake wanted to drop that soon.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna respond without 616. We said that at the start of this one.
I agree. I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have dropped.
And rightfully so. I wouldn't have rushed to drop whatever I wanted to drop. I would have took my time and carefully crafted something. But going back to something that Quill said earlier that I don't think I commented on. I don't think part 2 should have been in.
This song.
Yeah, in the song. Word.
Part 2 should have
You
been
skipped
its
it.
own
Word.
song and should have been a follow-up so he could have went back to back. But I think, honestly, right now, bro, you have too much dip on your chip, my boy. These other niggas, like, focus on who's in front of you right now.
Can I tell you right now? No. But Colin,
Him is staring you in the face.
No. Let me tell you. Mentioning these other niggas is relevant, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it comes back to the bigger picture. Drake's whole thing here, Drake's main stance here is that niggas is hating on him and niggas is only talking because they want the #1 spot. Now, if that's the angle that I'm taking, why is it 20 people coming at one person? Because I'm clearly at the top. Niggas is clearly hating on me, and you one of them niggas.
Kendrick doesn't care
That
why
shit
all
is
the other
relevant.
niggas is there.
I'm saying, but that shit is relevant to the point that he's making to Kendrick.
I know that
he's
it's
making
relevant.
a point to Kendrick that Kendrick, we know you hard, we know you're a lyricist, but you want to be me. You want my spot.
I know that it's
No,
relevant.
Kendrick-
However,
That's what Drake trying to say to Kendrick.
However, have you ever fought somebody with a weapon?
No.
Yes.
When you fight someone with a weapon,
I have.
it's very hard to do, but you have to focus on the person, not the weapon. These other 20 people on the other side ain't nothing but a bunch of weapons. I have to focus on the person controlling these weapons. Right now, it's Kendrick Lamar. I don't have the time or the space right now to be shooting at these other people. When you start shooting at these other people, that tells me you don't have too much to say about him. So now now we enter a space where what's your angle gonna be? And
Pause
when
right there.
you
I know
can't
you gotta-
figure out an angle,
I know you got a complete point. My bad, but you just said something very powerful, and the point I've been trying to make with Drake hasn't put out enough music so far. Kendrick has not missed yet. He's put out what 4 songs now, like that.
like that
Like,
verse,
Drake
Euphoria,
616
and now
what's it called? Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams.
Drake has put out Tailor Made doesn't count. It's you can't play it anywhere. It's gone.
No, Tailor Made counts.
Tailor Made.
If Taylor, wait, no,
gone.
if 616 counts because he dropped that on
Tailor Made does not exist anywhere. Go play it for me.
I'm saying
you can
though,
find it's on YouTube.
Tailor Made was his 616.
616 is he dropped that on Instagram, so you can't say that.
Yeah,
You can't find
616.
616.
True.
My thing is, so they 3 and 4
Then
right
if you
now,
count
and that's
Taylor-
only because.
And
Kendrick
on
went
top of
last.
that, the third verse of I said it in the last pod, the third verse where he's actually rapping as himself on Tailor Made is fire.
Yeah.
True.
He was getting at this nigga, bro. What you talking about, bro?
Wait.
Y'all
and
stop
I
playing
wanna
with Drake,
touch on
man.
that. I want to touch on that. That goes back to what I was saying before, right? when you were saying that how you feel like
God. It's like,
you were saying that like you feel like he not coming creative enough for Kendrick. And we were trying to say like you can't take that bag because you can't beat Kendrick in that bag. That touches back on that. With the tailor-made freestyle, Drake attempted to be creative and that shit got pushed in the garbage. Now the song was fire, but like he tried to do the whole let me use the AI and Tupac and Snoop or whatever. And granted the song was amazing. Nobody was digging the creativity side that he tried to throw in there.
It was the point of that song was to draw Kendrick out. That was really just to
It was a call out. That was his 616.
It wasn't a 616. That was trolling. He was antagonizing him. That's just I'm
that
poking.
That was his 616.
I don't think 616 is antagonizing. I think 616
was a call
I
out.
think 616. I didn't say. I don't think it's a call out. I think it's I'm banging on my chest. You want me here? Now I'm here. I'm in your face, and I'm just rapping. And guess what? You can't out rap me.
No.
Just like I said before we started the pod, if I want to get in an argument with Moriel, I have to find an angle. I can't try to outword Moriel. She knows way more words than me. No way possible.
Can I tell you something though?
You ever play word search with Moriel?
No.
Most depressing shit ever.
Where's the names, bro?
You know.
First of all, can we shout out the fact that Moriel was the one to say, and please clip this shit in, that Drake was gonna have to get into his buried alive bag. And what did he do? Get in his buried alive bag. Okay.
I go to sleep. Your man said if you was in a pine box, I would throw dirt on top.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. Here's my thing with this right now where I'm at, right? This whole we didn't even get into Meet the Grams. But my whole thing right now is I feel like this shit is at such a cliffhanger and I'm gonna tell you why. Because with 616, right?